How's it going, y'all? It's Nix's here. Not doing my original intro just because I don't know, this is just a short little video that I wanted to do. So I've been seeing a lot on Twitter and on YouTube and on Instagram recently about this rising beef, this heating up, this beef that's been brewing up between Cardi and Nicki. I mean, they've been beefing for a long time now, but it's now starting to boil to a head because of the release of Cardi's new Am I the Drama album. I will still be posting my reactions to that, so please be on the lookout for that. But yeah, Nicki of course started it by, talking out of the side of her neck. She sent a tweet that said $4.99, which is, referencing the promotional price of Cardi's I Am the Drama album. I'm just gonna go ahead and make my predictions on this fight, on this beef. If it escalates to wax, these are my predictions. Cardi's gonna win. I'm gonna say it now. Cardi's gonna win. And I'm gonna tell you why. Nicki may have the better bars and she may be the better rapper overall in terms of skill, but Cardi has one thing that Nicki does not: maturity. Cardi is a mother. She loves her kids. She dedicates her time. She even referenced this in her album, bro. She is matured since 2016. She said, I cook now. I clean up the house now. I look after my kids. I'm a family person now. I dedicate my time to my family. And then I still put in that work for my job because that's what brings in the money. Nicki, unfortunately, is still stuck in her childish ways. She, like Drake, refuses to grow up and mature and admit when she's wrong. And I'm gonna tell you what, man, I lost all respect for Nicki the moment I saw that video, that Twitter rant or whatever that she went on. I think it was like IG Live or something, that rant that she went on about SZA. I don't know if she was drunk off her ass, if she was high, if she was possessed, but she dead ass sounded like she had severe mental issues. The look in her eyes, the way she spoke, the way she was slurring her words, she dead ass sounded like a mental patient. Admit to the nearest asylum post haste. And that's why I know for a fact that Nicki's gonna lose this fight. Also, Nicki's got too much ammunition against herself, man. Like, I'm sorry, you were married to a predator. That alone docks points already, and Cardi even brought it up. Your husband is a convicted, registered sex offender. Say what you will about Offset, say what you will about Stefan Diggs. They're not predators. Like, Nicki, you're coming into this fight, and I did some further research. Her current KD right now, as far as rap beef goes, is 0-2. Like, you done got your ass beat twice in rap battles, and you still just talking out of the side of your neck. I'll agree and say that this will probably be the biggest thing for Nicki's career, because I'm gonna be honest, wasn't nobody fucking talking about Nicki. Nobody. I know the Barbs are gonna be pissed off, but y'all can cope. Nobody was talking about Nicki until she started talking out of the side of her neck at all these other female artists who were just out here living their life. Wasn't even talking about her. Nobody was taking shots at Nicki. For what? Nicki's time has passed. If she wants to stay relevant in the industry, she should do what Cardi was doing and actually open up her doors and collab with other rising female artists. But that's the other problem. Nicki does not like competition. She is a selfish, narcissistic egomaniac. She hates other female rappers. And rather than uplift them and mentor them and guide them through the industry, she would rather bully and belittle and drag their names through the mud for her own amusement. Why? Because she wants the attention. It's the spoiled child syndrome. It's where they want attention so badly that they'll take any kind of attention, even the negative. To them, negative attention is better than no attention at all. And that's why I think Nicki, she may be talking out of the side of her neck on this one, but if this gets to wax, I'm sorry, Nicki, you're chopped. You may be able to rhyme better, but Cardi can roast better. Cardi is not playing around. She doesn't need subliminals. She doesn't need triple entendres. She doesn't need, to talk out of the side of her neck to get at you. She's from the streets, okay? She grew up around battle rappers, plural. She was a card girl at battle rapping events, okay? When she goes at you, there is no dancing around the bush. She's going for the throat. And if her album has proven anything, it's that she is not afraid to get her hands dirty. From song number 1, she said, "I'm collecting body bags like they're purses." If Nicki doesn't shut the fuck up and just stop inciting this drama, I'm sorry, Cardi's gonna have another body bag. She's gonna have a little pink body bag with a Barbie symbol on it, and it's gonna say, "Here lies Nicki Minaj. She fucked around and she found out." It's as simple as that. Like that's my predictions. Like, yeah, Cardi, say what you will, Cardi's got writers or whatever. She still knows how to roast people. She's funny as hell, specifically because she does not care. She does not give a fuck. Nicki is too vain and selfish, and she's too neurotic about how people think about her. And so this literally eats at her because she cannot accept that other women in the rap industry are actually just as good, if not better, than her when she was at her prime, because it's an inferiority complex. She feels like their success, she takes it personally, but instead of doing the mature thing and channeling that energy into putting out better albums and putting out better music, she would rather lash out and attack these artists for no reason. And that's not how you do things. That's the Aubrey way of doing things. Even for all the sneak dissing and catty behavior that Aubrey displayed, I'll give him this. He at least put out some fire albums before and during the Kendrick and Drake beef. The diss tracks that he put out all the way up until The Heart Part 6 were actually decent songs. What the fuck has Nicki put out in the past 10 years that is of any relevancy? I'm genuinely asking, like, I don't know. That's how little I've heard about Nicki Minaj up until recently. I kid you not, the last time I saw any semblance of Nicki Minaj in trending news and in current events was when she was in that fucking barbershop movie. I'm on Team Cardi on this one. I don't really listen, like I said, I'm not really a huge Cardi fan. I never listened to her music until this album. And just right off the rip, I like the energy that she's coming with. And just, I don't know, I've reacted to some of Cardi stuff in the past too. I don't know, I like people who are not afraid to be themselves, even in the face of controversy, or like even when their backs against the wall or the whole world is against them. That's not to say like I support people who actively put themselves in situations to where they garner a lot of hate from the rest of the world, because Cardi's not that type of person. She's quite literally just being herself, and unfortunately she catches a lot of flack for it, because you're always going to get haters. That's normal. People are not going to like you for zero reason, and that's okay. And the only thing you can do at that point is just keep moving, keep being yourself. Because as long as you know who you are, and as long as you know that God knows who you are, it doesn't matter what these other people think about you, because they don't know you. That being said, I'm with Team Cardi. I'm with Cardi on this one. If Nicki takes it there, Cardi's gonna take it further, and she's not gonna stop. Like, I don't think y'all understand this. Cardi is not going to stop. She 100% has the energy of that hood rat with the messy bun and the sweatpants with the hot Cheeto fingers, the hot Cheeto dust fingers, ready, who can throw hands. Like, nobody was trying to fight her, because, like, I'm sorry, there was no scratching, no pulling at the hair. No, she was swing on you like a man. That's the girl that grew up with 5 brothers. Don't ever mess with a bitch that grew up with brothers because they will swing on you like a man. Women who grew up with brothers, WWE was a huge part of their lives, and they don't show it until it's time to show it. And you will know when you see it. Cardi gives off the energy of somebody who grew up with either a brother or a lot of brothers. So she's gonna actually body this girl in the booth if it ends up escalating there. I genuinely am curious to see what would happen, because this would be Nicki's moment to really put herself out there and make herself relevant again. Cause I'm sorry, man, she disappeared under the Aubrey shadow ages ago. So if she can put out something of value that, you know, gives her just a little bit of clout and leverage in this battle, I'm curious to see what'll happen. Cause she kept teasing that she's writing something. I'm curious to see what it is. But for right now, my bet is with Cardi, and I'd be willing to bet money on it because Cardi knows how to roast. And she does research. Y'all don't understand. She does research on her opponents. She looks them up because bitches like Nicki, unfortunately, just made it way too easy for Cardi to find ammo because she's on social media literally all the time. You have a digital footprint that goes all the way back to when you first started rapping in the industry, girl. I gotta dock more points off because Cardi didn't delete not one of those fucking tweets that she put out against Nicki. But Nicki sure did delete 4 of those posts that she put out. Them tweeting deleters, Nicki? Are we tweeting and deleting on a fight that you started? What are you scared of? If you want to talk all this shit, leave it up there. Stand on your business. You can't just be taking shots at this woman who is literally just minding her business and then delete the tweets and think that nobody's gonna notice. Like, you know, people screenshot and save your posts, right? And if they look on Twitter and they see that those posts are no longer there, that's already docking your credibility because you've already shown that you are mentally compromised. You are a double-minded individual. And in the Bible, it says a double-minded individual is unstable in all thy ways. That's why I think Nicki's gonna lose this fight. She's too far gone. She is compromised, and it is evident just in how she's handling this online beef. Because if she was standing 10 toes down, if her integrity was rock solid, she wouldn't be deleting these tweets that she's put out against Cardi. Because like I said before, Cardi didn't delete a single fucking one of her tweets, and I can respect her for that. I respect somebody who takes her, and she was defending herself too. So like, Nicki, how are you gonna start the fight and then delete the tweets of the fight that you started?
Understand, no throwing rocks and hiding hands, that's law.
Like, what are you trying to hide? What do you have to prove from this? What, that you're still relevant? Honestly, the only reason people are even bringing your name up in the first place is because of Cardi. Not directly, but because you're taking shots at Cardi. Like, this is quite literally the worst timing you could have ever done for a rap beef, and it's simultaneously the best and the worst timing you could have ever done for a rap beef ever. You've been taking shots at Cardi for years, and you could have just flown under the radar. You could have taken this chance to drop your own album and ride the wave of Cardi's success to get people, you know, curious to look over in your catalog and see what you have. But no, you chose to start sneak dissing. And then you came out of nowhere and started actually dissing. Not even very good either. I've never seen somebody slur in their tweets before, but Nicki has definitely proven that that's possible. I want to see what both of these women are working with. If Cardi's diss against Bia is any representation of how she is as a battle rapper, Nicki is in for a world of hurt. But as always, I have been Nixus, and I will catch y'all in the next video. See ya.